What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys have been having a wonderful day. This has been one of the craziest Dokkan weeks in my entire last year of recording Dokkan. It is 5 in the morning. Your boy's tired, but we got a lot of. We have one last video to record for tonight, which is fantastic. Which is this one. So, Ginyu Force will most likely be getting an EZA. If they do not get an EZA, I don't understand why not. If you guys didn't know, the next 10 stages of Extreme Super Battle Road was announced. So with that being said, it makes sense that the Ginyu Force will get EZAs. If they don't, and they just kind of make an ESBR stage for them without an EZA, I don't understand. I guess that would be kind of I would just kind of have a bunch of question marks there. Like, why not? I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you're gonna add these stages in, and obviously if we're looking at the Super Battle Road stages, for example, you guys see that Ginyu Force is part of that third stage. They already updated on the Dokkan wiki that the next 10 stages will be these. So you know, USS, Super Saiyan 3, Giant Form, and then obviously Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force being the free to play stage, obviously. So that is going to be most likely, like, to me, it makes sense for them to get EZAs, right? It makes absolute sense for these guys to get EZAs. Why the page looks so different now? What the hell? Did they change like how the wiki looks? What? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. How did it change? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. But anyways, it's definitely, you know, it definitely makes sense, like, for them to get EZAs, 100%. I mean, if they're going to go ahead and create new stages, right? They're going to create a new stage for the Ginyu Force without giving them an EZA. It just doesn't make much sense to me, man. You know, it really just doesn't. Because what is the point of them doing that? Why would you make a stage for a team that already had an SBR stage, but you're just making a harder variant without buffing the team? So I think they are going to get EZAs. So in this video, we're also going to talk about what they could do to EZA these units. So we'll start off with the LR Ginyu Force. Obviously, this is like the best of the of all of them. I mean, they're still pretty good. They're a pretty good. I mean, you could use them as a support unit. Extreme class allies attack and defense of 30%, and they do give support to the Ginyu Force, which is category allies, attack and defense of 20%. I'm just gonna outright say it. Add 2 key to this, and add 3 key, and make that 40% attack and defense to Ginyu Force, because again, it's a free team. Might as well make the give them a good freaking support unit. Mimi, my cat has been acting up. What is going on? Sorry. It makes sense to kind of add, you know, just give them a really good support unit. I think a 40% attack and defense Ginyu Force would be very, very good. So I think that would be very nice to have. And obviously give them like 100% attack and defense. I think that would work, right? Because they are gonna have to EZA this guy. I mean, if they don't EZA, like, let's say they don't want to EZA these two, they at least should EZA these guys, right? I mean, you could maybe you could get away with it with these two, but bro, they should 100% EZA at least a Ginyu Force squad. Like, come on, there's absolutely no way. You know, they should. They 100% should. And they could do this without doing like some crazy like campaign. They could just do this in a way where it's you know, it's just like an EZA area. Like, they just do like a really big EZA area with like, what, 6 stages? How many stages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 7 stages. So just give them all EZAs. I mean, because here's the thing, right? You have so many new players coming to the game, right? On top of existing players who want this. Like, a person like Jay Fanta would absolutely crush. You know, it would be super happy with having an EZA Ginyu Force team, because again, you're going to be able to defeat so much more content with it, right? And I do think that'll just generally help players overall, and over time help them out with their team builds, and just kind of give them more options, because again, they can make these units pretty damn good. Like, for example, Jace is actually pretty solid. I mean, he's able to foresee enemy super attacks, and he's a support unit. So imagine if they decided to make him like, you know, they gave him like 100% attack and defense, and bumped this up to key 2 and attack and defense of 30% to extreme class, and you're able to just foresee enemy super attack like that. You would want to bring that to like even like in the extreme SDR run, right? And he also raises allies attack by 20% for 1 turn. So like, you increase that to 35 or 40% for 1 turn, and like you change that up. Trace is going to be a pretty decent card, right? So you have options here that you could kind of make them out to be. Birder, pretty decent unit. I mean, he could stack defense. They should change that to, you know, he gets 30% attack per key spear and 20% defense on top of greatly stacking defense, because unfortunately his defensive stat is literally nothing. And if they don't want to change it to greatly, at least just give him 100% defense at the start of turn. Will be Gucci, right? So I mean, you know, all they have to do is add little things here and there for free-to-play players, and like these cards could definitely be like very, you know, worth your while. So, you know, for example, Roto could be an interesting unit. He stuns, he lowers enemy attack and defense, give him 100% attack and defense, let him lower enemy attack and defense for you know, by maybe 25%, and give him a high chance of stunning the enemy with a greatly raised defense for one turn on a super attack. It doesn't take a whole lot to make these guys decent free-to-play cards, right? Some of them anyways. I mean, you know, Raccoon is kind of more on the boring end. I mean, there's not much to him. It's just 80% defense, and then every time he attacks, he gets 14% attack with each attack up to 70, which is not bad at all. So that's definitely not a bad option. And then, you know, Captain Ginyu's I mean, he stacks attack. This could be pretty good, and it does get damage reduction. So, you know, having that for ESBR would be good. He just needs more defense, a higher defensive stat. And overall, these cards could become very good cards as long as they EZA them well. They definitely got to add these guys and make them really good EZAs, because I feel like, you know, for one, it would help a lot of players. It definitely helps out a lot of players to be able to do this 100%. Like, you could definitely do this. And I don't think much, you know, I don't think anybody would complain if they EZA'd everybody here, right? 100, like they should. Everybody here should deserve, like they deserve an EZA. This team could definitely get better over time, and just overall, man, it's just, I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth for them to do it. And obviously, with the new Extreme Tour Battle Road stage coming out, it makes even more sense to go ahead and EZA literally the entire team. Then everything else here is not going to be too bad. Right, for the most part, I definitely feel like you could get through this pretty easily. I mean, and we also have to the 15th, and the part 2 of the celebration goes live on the 13th, so we still have time. They could definitely EZA these guys maybe in part 2 of the celebration. I think that could be pretty interesting if they decide to do something like that, and that'll be like a huge surprise, like, hey, we're gonna EZA the Ginyu Force now. I think that would work out pretty freaking well. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that they do. Obviously, my biggest hope is that this goes through and they actually EZA the team, because again, this will be pretty good options for a lot of new players, for existing players, depending on how good they make these cards. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it, dudes. And now I am finally done everything I need to record till top grossing hits, and then I have to do a top grossing video. And this is, oh my god, I am so tired. But alright, man, that is basically it for me. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace out. Bye bye.